Hey YouTube. That's right. If you can't hear the music, I'm doing a kind of an opinion video on Transformers. Kind of everything in general, because the movie's coming out, the toys are coming with it. Following a lot of reviewers are putting out toys by it, and I'm sorry, I don't like Transformer toys. I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that, if anyone really gives a crap. But no one, like, I think Transformers are kind of really bad. But the thing is, I never grew up with Transformers. I was into more like WWE figures and G.I. Joe and all that stuff, with a lot of paint and a lot of cool stuff. The idea of a car turning into a robot, that was pretty cool. But of course, I'm a child of the 90s. I grew up on WWF, the Attitude Era, the best time of wrestling, in my opinion. A lot of people's opinion. And I guess I missed out on that Transformers. I'm getting into it now. There's a lot of weird body motion I've noticed in videos. That was a really weird thing to get into. But I'm not saying I hate Transformers. I love Transformers. I have the original Transformers movie, and I've got the Bay version. This one's better. Don't worry, you can all hate me for that. But just everyone gets all hyped up about the toys, and I'm sorry, they're not that good. Transformations are a little too complicated, and they just feel cheap. They just feel really cheap. They look cheap. I love how, like, sometimes they'll have molded detail, but then they won't give it paint or anything. Of course, I'm used to McFarlane toys. I'm used to toys that detail everything. Even the bottom of shoes have dirt paint on it. So I've never really understood the Transformers toy hype that's kind of revolved around YouTube reviewers. But I'll still watch the review. It's just I'll never pick up a Transformer. The most Transformers I'll pick up are these things, little PVC model kits. Because I like the way those look. They're all painted, they're detailed. They don't have to transform. I don't need a toy that transforms like that. I prefer a really well-looking toy that doesn't feel cheap and won't break if I transform it in a way that they made it break. And I'm sorry, the battle of clear plastic in the toys, where if they crack if you turn it wrong, I don't think that's good quality control. I prefer toys that have quality control. Excuse me. Random burp. But, yeah, that's kind of my opinion on Transformers. Michael Bay, fuck you. You make racist robots and you make terrible movies. Michael Bay Explosion is not a good director. Just because he makes flashy stuff doesn't mean he makes a good movie. I prefer the 80s. And, that's it. This review's done. Thank you.